Question. What is the most important thing that you do each day? It's the most important thing. Care for your children, care for your spouse, care for an elderly parent, care for a friend, a neighbor. It's the most important thing. And go to work every day. Is that most important? Maybe those discipline kind of things that you do. Make your bed, take the garbage out, wash the dishes. What's most important? Taking time to exercise, go to bed at a reasonable hour, eat healthy foods. What's most important? Think about how different your life would be if you made one of those things the most important thing that you've ever done. And that you make it the most important thing that you do each day. How different would your life be? The truth is, you'd be creating a good habit, and a good habit that would last a lifetime. But only a lifetime. Because at some point, for all of us, life will end. What if the most important thing that you did each day lasted beyond this lifetime? What if the most important thing that you did had eternal consequences? If you made that one thing the most important, how different would your life be? If living the gospel 100% was the most important thing that you did, how different would your life be? A little? Or a whole lot different? During these days of the Triduum, this Holy Week, through Easter and even until Divine Mercy Sunday in 2 weeks from today, this will really be the theme of this little mini-series, this message series that I'll be preaching, answering this question of how different would your life be if you lived the gospel 100%. If you lived this as the most important thing in your life. We'll take some time to look at that and how much better life would be if you put that as the most important thing of life. And we'll start on Thursday here at 7 o'clock with the Mass of the Lord's Supper, commemorating the Last Supper of Jesus with his disciples. And then on Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock over at St. John the 23rd Church as we commemorate our Lord's Passion. And then again at 8 o'clock on Saturday evening at St. John the 23rd Church for our Easter Vigil. And if you've never been to an Easter Vigil Mass before, I encourage you to consider attending. Yes, admittedly, that Mass is a bit longer, but it is a beautiful liturgy, and it flows very nicely. A lot of things happen. And I often think that if you'd be willing to spend money to go sit in a movie theater for 2 hours or more, you could easily come to Mass for that amount of time. And besides, what happens at the Easter Vigil is far more entertaining than whatever could happen in a movie theater. And then on Easter Sunday, Mass will be here at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then at 10 o'clock, in order to accommodate many people who attend Mass, up at the Tamaqua Area Middle School, where there will be seats for everyone. Everyone can have a seat, and plenty of parking that is much more convenient. And of course, we'll conclude this little series on Divine Mercy Sunday with our regular weekend Mass schedule. In the back of church, on the counter back there, are sign-ups for Easter, the Easter teams. And we have many visitors that come to us on Easter weekend especially, and the more help that we have to make our visitors, our guests, feel welcome, the better our community will be. The better the experience of Easter will be for everyone. Helping to get the church ready for Easter, helping with things like parking, helping with greeting, those sort of things. It would be great if everyone could participate in some way in making the experience of Easter, well, the most important thing that we do.